You know, this is the second game I've played where you're a ship's captain in Lovecraftian waters, trying to deal with all sorts of sea beasties and eldritch horrors, and it's weird. It's weird. It's a little weird that we have two indie games like this. Just a bit odd, is all. So hello, Professor Bright here, and we're taking a look at Dredge today. It's an indie game, and like I've said, you're apparently some sort of sea captain fishing for eldritch horror creatures, or maybe regular fish and there are just monsters in the sea, because as we all know, the sea is deep and terrifying. So let's see exactly what we're getting ourselves into. Oh, job listing, angler wanted. Okay, so we are an angler, not really a dredger. Or at least I always thought like a dredger was a ship that tried to clear out like a river, like dredging out the silt and stuff, and oh good, we've crashed. Fantastic work all around. And there was a lighthouse right there too. Like the whole point of the lighthouse is to prevent you from crashing into it. Those lighthouses not doing their jobs. Okay. I do love this art style, this like low poly art style, and the very jagged look to your character in that previous cutscene. Interesting stuff. But the morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. No, I actually crashed my ship. I wasn't on the dock. Curious. See, I love this. Oh god, I hate this. Wait, I'm sorry. I actually hate this. I was gonna say I love this, but I hate it. Look at his eyes and the way his face looks like a mask on top of those. Oh, I don't like that. Although, having said that, I do love this art style. It's all very jagged and angular, and yet it just works. I love this. Anyway, a short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Hello. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. Sorry, I just have a, sort of frog in my throat, as it were. Or a fish in my throat, perhaps. A family in Innsmouth, you know. An old family disease. Genetic, unfortunately. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. And finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time, it can really creep up on you. Curious. Okay, and oh. Aw. This is very cozy, isn't it? Oh, you just want me to... Okay. Press F to start fishing. I assume these fish are the fishing spots. Well, aren't you just relaxing? Just coastal fish. Okay. And then it's just a timing puzzle. Alright, that's not so bad. Ah! And it is also a problem of how to... Ooh, okay. What do you mean disturbed water? Okay, I see how you work. So if this is disturbed water... Let's see here. Tutorial stages. I'm just curious is all. And I wonder if saying that it was Lovecraftian in... Uh-oh. The problem is I'm not good at timing. There we go. Okay. I hope that's not a critical thing. But yes, you actually will go... Can I... Oh, I can't move that. Okay. 2, 3... And then up, up. Well, aren't you just a relaxing time all around? Hello. Ah, I don't know what that means, but you're gonna go down here. Alright. Disturbed water, though. Tell me about... I'm sorry, what? Time only advances when you're moving or fishing or taking other specific actions. Wait a minute, also. There's another town right over here. Let me visit them. Because I'm curious, you understand. What's your deal? You look lost, fisherman. Are you after somewhere to sell your catch? Greater Marrow's on the west side of the bay. Keep an eye on the lighthouse, eh? Wouldn't want to lose sight of it for too long. Curious. You enter a brightly lit shop with a very fashionable fellow here. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I have a fish? Yeah, that's about it. I apparently have storage. And damage. Curious. But how would I get damaged? There's nothing to fear in this delightful little coastal village. Pair of villages. Alright, it's 4 o'clock, so maybe, perhaps, we should get ourselves ready to get going. Ooh, new fish. Well, see, now, I was afraid that this was going to be a little bit more sunless seas, and it's really just, you know, like that Moby Dick game that we played a long time ago. Oh. Oh, well. Toggle your lights by holding E, then toggle them with... will make you more visible to... Oh, that's horrible. Ah, I see. Why would I be threatened by being visible? That's just silly. I have nothing to fear. Look, these are just normal squid. Perfectly normal in their normalness. And actually, if I could just get one more, that'd be great. And rotate. Oh. Still have to remember all the controls, but yes. Leave, I guess. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Cool, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna clock out for the day. It's fine. We've done our 8-hour shift, I guess. God, I hate your face. I'm sorry, but just... I look at this and I'm afraid. Anyway, you step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, old boat was too damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. Oh my god, you are Tom Nook, but horrifying. I mean, more horrifying because, you know, capitalists in general are horrifying. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, pay off your debt, and in turn, keep the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Where do I sell the fish? Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Aha, that should be easy, actually. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? Heh, takes a certain type of person to last out here. Not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but, well, you still got debt outstanding here. I suggest you work on paying it all first. So let's see what you got. I have no idea how much any of this is worth. Oh, I should be able to pay it off right away. Oh, wait, was that all of it? Oh, okay. I'm not sure that's what I wanted to do, but okay. Oh, it was F to sell all fish. Okay. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I've no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? A curious-looking component could be used to develop new equipment, but we need some investigation at a dock first. Alright, we'll just push that there. Yes, push that there. You heard me. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. I would love nothing more. I'm kind of curious about this research, though. But shipwright! Hello! As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before returning back to her work. Ah, you must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. How'd that happen? Just, I love what we're doing here. With the whole, yeah, no, it's fine. Why wouldn't it be fine? It's perfectly fine. Interesting. Oh, I kind of want this, but... Rusty outboard engines versus peculiar engine. Someone's tuned the engine in an unfamiliar way. Whatever they did seems to have given it more power than normal. Curious. Very curious. Alright, and then that's repairs. Makes a decent effort at shining through the gloom. Okay. Curiouser and curiouser. I kind of want to install something there, but... Hum. I mean, this is an improvement. Install time of 3 hours? I could live with that. I don't know if this is the best investment I could make, but it's what I've invested in. Coastal and shallow. Okay. Alright. I am worried about a lot of things here, but fine. Return to town. Just 2208 remaining. That's easy to do. What's this? My cabin. My encyclopedia. Oh! Exotic things? What could that be? Aberrations? What could that be? Who knows? It's probably fine. I'm sorry, Hadal Volcanic Mangrove? What? Curious. Very curious. Okay. Sounds like we are all done. How do I sleep? Ah. Mangrove, though. I don't know what that means in this context. Has me curious, but I just don't... Abyssal or Hadal? Oh, I should have researched that, because that probably would have been... Oh, bother. Oh, I can improve these engines. I see. I see. And then they become for sale. Ah, I see. Let's undock, because I mean, look, it's fine out here. Why wouldn't it be fine? I'm sorry, what was that? That's just wind! Wind is what that is! Hello. I know. It's just... The lighthouse towers above, waves crashing endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? Well, generally, I think it's going to be about 60 to 100 years, depending on how, what our level of technology is here, what year we're in. On account of, you know what, maybe we don't go out there. You know what? Maybe we don't. Okay, gray eel. Fine. Place has been depleted, according to this. Okay, I see the pattern of what we're doing here. Question, do I have like a panic bar somewhere? Because I don't see that. A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Okay. Curiosities. Many curiosities. But look, it's all good. We're in the daytime again. And if I fill up my cargo like I did last time, I should be good to go. What? We're gonna look into that in a moment. Hello, whatever you were. What? 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 What is this? 20th of August, 1927. Okay, so we're in the 1920s. Yeah, you guys got maybe 60 years before lighthouses stopped being a thing. I don't remember exactly when they started using radar, but, I see. So I need other equipment for that. Shapes in the deep, though. That's concerning. But hey, how bad could it be? It's probably fine. Oh god, you're like a square. Yeah, that's where you're gonna live for now. Actually, you know what? No, you're gonna live there for now. This is an interesting little mechanic they got going. It's like a combination of Tetris and, horror. Because I'm picking up what they're putting down. I don't know if everybody else is, but, yeah. And furthermore, let's stay on the coast where it is safe. Again, right-click is what you want to press in order to rotate. There we go. And I probably could make that more efficient, but that's fine. Oh, wait. Oh, also this. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of the Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. And furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows. No, it isn't. So I know he will keep his hands on the wheels instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket, half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Aw, that's gonna end in disaster. We all know it. We all know it. Okay, that was my shadow. I was concerned about that, but no, that's just me. And also, yeah, can I can't reinstall these in different ways. Oh, bother. Well, let's sell our fish. I don't remember. How was it that we... Oh, there we go. I'm gonna get real annoying with that. I will try not to play with the foghorn. I promise only to try. Oh? I've had a special order come from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about it. Ask for 1 gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. Did that already. I actually do. I have your flounder. Yeah. Oh, wait. Shoot. Yeah, that gets rid of most of my debt, but also, hold up, that job you had, I did actually have the... I lied, I have the fish for that order. I forgot that I didn't sell those gray eels. Good. I should be pleased with these. We've got another order here, and this one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. I don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. Well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. I don't, actually. Have you seen that strange red light at night? It seemed to be rising from the west. Oh, yeah, you mean that column of light that was behind the mayor? I just sort of assumed that was from the mayor, because he's horrifying. But, okay. He says. Actually, since I don't have anything I have to maintain... Can I add an extra engine and then I get more power? I don't know. I don't know about that, but I know I don't have a light source just yet. Although I could just save up for a cloudy lens instead of a cracked bulb. We'll do that. One more fishing trip and then we're good to go. So far this game's just delightful, honestly. There's some sinister undertones, yes, but... Yeah, 2 black arrow squid and a grouper. Which I don't remember what the grouper looks like, so... hope for the best. That's a mackerel. Are they both coastal fish, maybe? Perhaps. Oh, that might be it. Don't worry, I'm being plenty careful. Yes. Hello. I'm sorry, something beeped back at me. I don't like that. Curious. Oh, nope. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. This is what fine feels like. I mean, how bad could it be, right? This is fine. Pardon? Oceanic. Ah, I see. So we're a little too deep out here. Unless... Nope. Okay, I do like that they have like a 3D stereoscopic effect going on with the eye. There's another ship. Okay, that eye does not look like it's calm. That looks like it's getting worse. So I am just going to go straight back to town and not deal with that. Because... Damn it! Ah, okay. Oh, okay. I see the rocks are a little more challenging. Something slithers into your car. Oh, no. You know what? I'm just gonna sleep the night away. Because I'm seeing... Yeah, you see... The more I'm looking at this, the more I'm like, man, I could use a good night's sleep. Really? A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concerned and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. Nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Curious. Make sure to get enough rest. Yeah, you see... Notice that, too. Anyway. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep. Look! Okay, maybe I didn't sleep for 2 days straight, and maybe I'm a little bit tired. Okay? But... Don't worry about it, I'm fine. I'm sorry, what? Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Sure. The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Oh. Well, I mean, now I have a job that I have to get done, because otherwise it might spoil. And wouldn't that be terrible? And Little Marrow is just, oh, cool. So we do have, like, little... Okay, we have a little map. That's good. I should fish. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to go straight to this little job and be done with it. Actually, there was talk of a grouper, if I remember right. Nope. Yes. Yep. Just while I'm thinking about it. Although I can't sleep through the night because that's going to cause other problems. Okay, I don't know what the trophies are about. I guess they're just more valuable versions of the same fish. Oh! So damage actually affects... Interesting. Damage makes the Tetris aspect of this game more difficult. I see, he says. Well, folks at Little Marrow, hello. I have a package, apparently. What? Delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm gonna pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. Oh, great! Books are always safe in these Lovecraftian stories. You'll surely get more use out of it than he will. Sustainable fishing added to the cabin. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin, perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime, I know how lonely it can be. Oh, it can be. But the thing is... Tell me about that? Yeah, hold that thought, actually. Past time to read. Curious. Alright, this has like a lot of, Oh wait, could I have slept here? Well, hold up. Hold up. Well, no, because I need to sell my fish. So regardless, I do kind of have to get out that way. Is that a submarine out there? Like, I don't quite understand what I'm seeing. It's always in the distance, too, I notice. Curious. How long until I start seeing monsters out there? Curiouser and curiouser. Are you shallow or are you oceanic? Still don't quite have the feel for that yet. Oh, you are not even there. Okay, we've crossed into nighttime, so... suppose that makes sense. Yep. Not good. Oh, wait. Well, that would have been useful some time ago. That's curious. Didn't like that. I'm just gonna... you know what? I'm just gonna go in, have a nice little nap, and we're just not gonna deal with that today. Thank you very much, although I do want to figure out what's going on there. But yeah, it did talk about resting, and, well... fair enough. So what's the deal here? Like, this is... trophy 27.2. This is just... it's worth like 10% more? Okay. There might be some other use for these, but I don't know it, so... ah, yeah, I paid off my debt. Isn't that lovely? The mayor's walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news, thanks partly to your effort. Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. Interesting terminology there. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. We might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We've... blah, 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 blah. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of things. How would one get such things? Plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. Ah, okay. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Yeah, I see. Yep. 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 Ah, this is the progression. I see. Let me rest. Let me just get some sleep. Okay. Ah. And so by doing that, I see how you work. Also, how does this work? Perfect handlers and black waters of night. Okay, so I will see you in the night. Also, there are aberrations. Sorry. Pardon? Pardon? Yeah, actually, I would like you to repair it. Thank you very much. Which does mean I can't get the cloudy lens I wanted, but... But nothing. That's all I have to say. Right. The only problem is I'm gonna have to wait till daytime to actually get what I want. Which kinda sucks. Not gonna lie. So, we can look for some coastal fish. And see about some resources. This is a lovely one. It really is. Not as story-based as Sunless Sea, obvious. Well, I say that. The story is not as dense as Sunless Sea. It has a different flavor, right? Different setting and all. Okay, that's terrifying. Anyway. Not gonna worry about it. It's fine. No big deal. Why would it be? I'm not making a big deal out of it. You are. It's fine. I do actually want to see... these are probably oceanic. And those would be coastal. Am I right in making that assumption? I am right. Okay. So let's go about this way. Although, you know... well, let's see what this is. Oh, I can't... right, because I need the dredge. to Dredge in Dredge. Makes sense. Alright, I see what type of game this is. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, that's fascinating, but what about this? Are we gonna talk about that? No? Okay. Cool. Yep. Oh, it's a whole serpent. Great. Great. Good times here. Oh my, yes. I love this. Love is the feeling that I'm feeling right now. Yep. Yep. Sure am. Oh, lad, do I want to go outside my comfort zone? No. No, I don't. Should I? Perhaps. Let's find out. You look like this sort of place that might sell wood, perhaps. I'm gonna have to go get that. Boy. Or not. Oh, no, I can dock here. Come, let me, there we go. Hello. A workshop? Workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. This is a bad idea. Let's go inside. It's locked. What about the ruined mansion, though? Door's locked. Fair enough. But yes, let's get that first. Oh, delightful. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Okay. So when I read a book, it's going to actually give me some sort of perk, some benefit. Good to know. And tell me about the story of the people who are clearly dead. Oh, good, there's a second one over that way, too. 21st of August. And if I go just slightly further... Oh. More shapes in the deep, which I would need dread for. Oh. Well, I think I found their ship. Pardon? I'm just gonna go now. What the fuck was that? What was that? I'm sorry. Eyes in the darkness? Kind of terrifying. Oh, okay. Huh. I really need that dredge ability. Okay. Oh. Well, yeah, it just suddenly spawned out of nowhere. Another reason I need those lights. Pardon? Well, let me get my squid at least. Brood squid. Oh, good! Tentacles sprout from glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Great. Yep, that's fine. Am I gonna feed that to people? You bet your ass I'm going to. We are not gonna talk about this. Oh, don't you come at me with that. Look, I'm going back, okay? Stop stealing my fish, assholes. Jerks. Taking all my good fish so I have to feed, like, this weird tentacle thing to people. Fisherman, what is it? You look a touch troubled. Is the fog starting to get to you? Completely normal around here. Nothing to worry about. With a good night's rest, you'll be able to bright as rain in the morning. Yeah, I know. You got any fish for that order? I do, actually. Interesting that you actually can tell when I get those, but I'm not going to deal with that. Alright, come back when you have everything. Now to regular businesses. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. Ah, he grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, gross, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. What? I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts. But I'm sure you'll find more before long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. Great. Yeah, you can have all these fish. What's this about? Is this about that... A man is looking at you through the cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of the bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Okay. What am I getting involved in now? So, my assumption is that that message in a bottle we got was about just a couple, essentially, who died. Yeah. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. I've noticed that happening too! It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. Did you perhaps misplace a handkerchief? He's been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He's paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. How's the weather lately? It almost makes you... Get away. Makes you not want to get out of bed. But you and I, we gotta do it, eh? Or what keeps people from going hungry. Indeed. This is for oceanic ones, so useless for me. So I don't really have an option to dredge at all. I'll just buy a cloudy lens just to help. And then repair all. So we're a little better off. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the grouper in time. What is this? Hello? Okay, so that indicates where some of these corrupted fish are. Good to know, I suppose. And he said Blackstone Isle, which is exactly where we just were. Great. So I was a little bit ahead of my schedule, and this is going to be the grouper I need. So let me do this now. Oh, come on. Yeah, let me go back immediately. We're right here. Might as well. Unless, of course, they want to give me more delicious food for the people. Do I have just like those little... Ooh, do I have more? Hello. I will take more corrupted fish, even though they're in the daylight, which is more disturbing for me, personally. Or maybe it doesn't indicate corrupted fish. Maybe it just indicates a lot of fish. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. It's, corrupted scales and bulbous eyes like nothing you've seen before. Well, that's not entirely true. I've seen certain media that has fish like that. Oh dear. You got me curious. You know, I do, in fact. But the thing is, also, side note, I have other fish you might be interested in. I don't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Yeah, you're not kidding there. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shop, right? Lasts for 2 days. We yield 1 per day. Okay. Oh, should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or 2 to check on it. We've got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Keep an eye out for larger fish. They'll feed more mouths, so I can pay you more for them. Yeah, the thing about that is... Do I just sell you these directly, or...? Yeah, this actually could use some fixing. This is just repair all, and that'll fix this. Good. And I mean, if it's just anywhere at sea, why not just immediately out there? You know? Okay, none. Do I have anything I can research? I have no research parts. So, how then... does one dredge? Must be a new mechanic I haven't been introduced yet. Probably this nets thing. Okay, I see how we do it. Okay, this isn't so bad. Let's put one down there. Why not? Just get ourselves a little grouper on the way to Blackstone, which will arrive at night, and that's probably fine too, right? Yep, it's fine. Definitely fine. Would never suggest otherwise. Oceanic fish? Nope, coastal. Yeah, I just don't have the timing for that. Quite right. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see here. Lights. Good, I have actual light now. Cute. I like the little mirroring thing they got going on. So yeah, the mansion. Hello, you. You seem trustworthy and safe to be around. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson, with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. Those patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. I think I actually found it. It carried items of great importance, as you can imagine. Retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say, friend? An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. Don't think this is quite the voice that he should have, perhaps, but it's what he's got. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. What was that? I saw a purple thing. I wish to know about the purple thing I saw. I'm undocking for now, but also... What the fuck? Oh, it's just an island. It's not just an island. What the... I mean, I need to investigate this. Oh! Oh, it's a haunting. I have made a mistake. Actually, I don't want to go that way. Well. Unfortunate to have learned that. Oh god, you're enormous. I can maybe fit a second one of you. Maybe. If I... Okay. If I do this. Yep. I'm sorry, what's that behind me? You know what? It's not my problem is what it is. I don't have the room for that. Fascinating. Okay. Okay. The game is starting to... Yeah, I'm just gonna discard that. There might be a use for those infected things, but I'm gonna just say no to it. Just no. Simply no. Do I have other pursuits? Will I... Search for relics. Yeah, I mean... Interesting. A little bit of a spoiler there, but okay. Before we close out, I kind of want to go... I've been here for a while. Tell you what. Next episode... For there will be a next episode... We will both talk to the mayor and go to that shipwreck we found by the back of Little Marrow, I believe? Yes. Matters for the future, though. For now, thank you for your time. Note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.